So today at the Potter's House Art Center, we're making garlic graters. To do this, I'm using 12 ounces of clay, and I've got my clay all ready to go. I'm gonna put it on the bat. The first step we have to do is to center the clay. I usually cone my clay up and down because it sets for a little bit before I can get to it, but usually it'll just go right into center. Slow the wheel down just a bit. These are very simple little projects to do, but they're very popular. Garlic graters are fun to have in your kitchen. And now I'm going to open this up. And as I do that, my little finger on my left hand guides along the rim to keep this from flattening out completely on the bat. And I'm going to keep my finger under that outside edge of the rim as I compress this dish. Compressing is very important. The next step is to raise the sides, because these garlic graters, sometimes I make them shorter, about that high, and other times I make them more like a dipping bowl. So these are, the ones I'm making today are dipping bowl sized garlic graters. So you can grate your garlic in it and then just put your extra virgin olive oil, a little salt and pepper, and have it for dipping your bread in, your Italian bread. You can also grate other things in these, like nuts, and a hard cheese, like a hard Parmesan cheese would grate real well in this. Just gonna get just a little bit more height on this. Gonna pay a little attention to my rim. The rim is always your most vulnerable part of a piece of pottery, your most fragile part. I like to make sure they're good. I'm going to do a 1/4 inch undercut on the bottom of my pot. Then clean up that bottom edge a bit. Take that outside sharp edge off that rim with my sponge. You can use a chamois also. Sometimes I use a chamois and sometimes I use a sponge. And then I'm going to use my Steve tool. I'm going to put my Steve tool down in, and what this is going to do is create the textured area in the bottom of this pot to grate the garlic on. As you can see, that should probably grate really well there. Cut this off. And put it in the greenhouse to slow dry. There's my finished product. Or not finished product, but my throne dish. Thank you for joining me at the Potter's House Art Center in Fairview.